I'm so glad that you're joining me this semester for English 439, the teaching of English. I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself to you and to give you a little bit of information about how we're going to proceed this semester. As you may know, administrators have asked that teachers hold classes online this first week, and we'll resume our in-person classes next week on Monday, January the 24th. Our class meets on Monday and on Wednesday evenings from 5 to 6:15. I asked the chair of the department to schedule that time between 5 and 6:15 so that we would not have to meet on Friday. I thought that evening classes on Fridays are generally difficult for a lot of you, especially if you're going out of town or if you have other commitments with work and family. So this semester, we're going to be focusing on all the content area skills that you should master prior to going to the classroom. I'll speak more about this on Wednesday evening, but if you review the syllabus that I've recently posted, please bring any questions that you have to class regarding the content. Certainly, I reserve the right to change the order of the syllabus depending on what it is that you need and what it is that you would like to study. This class is going to be very student-centered, and I want to make sure that you feel comfortable and confident when you go into your own classrooms. I would really like to know which of you are going to be engaged in clinical teaching, which of you plan on not going into the classroom, and if you don't want to go into the classroom, what it is that you intend to do with your degree. We'll get into that a little bit later. So I did see a few names on the class roster with whom I'm familiar, the names of students with whom I'm familiar, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. But for those of you who don't know me, let me just tell you a little bit about myself in 2 or 3 minutes. Third Ward, from Houston's Third Ward, and went to high school at Jack Yates Senior High School right across the street. I earned my undergraduate degree in fine arts. I am a sculptress, and I used to weld and do all kinds of installations. But after graduating, I decided that because there were not very many teaching opportunities in the arts, unfortunately, I decided to go back to Yates, and thank goodness the then principal, hired me to teach English. And I loved the class so much, but I felt as though I wasn't giving my students as much as they needed, and so I decided to go back to school to get my teaching certification and my master's degree in English here at Texas Southern. So, not to date myself, but that was in 96 through 99. So, upon graduating, and the day of graduation, I was sitting in the HPE building, and I realized that there were people in front of me. I thought I had really done something great and that I had, graduated with my master's, and that was so awesome. But after seeing the people in front of me and realizing that they were doctors of pharmacy and JD students and PhD students, I wanted to be up in the front row. And for no other reason, I applied and was accepted to Rice University, where I earned my doctorate. My focus is on, or at that time was on, the relationship between slave narratives and hip-hop music and film. So if anybody's interested in that, we can talk about that later. I am interested in teaching literature and writing, African American culture, youth cultural studies, film, and I have a lot of opinions about a lot of topics. But in the interest of time, I will spare you all of that. And just know that I'm very happy that you have decided to join this class. We have a lot of work to do together, and I'm hoping I can make it as painless as possible. Have a great day.